Those last 6 episodes, man, oh my god. Granted, I do not approve of Yuka and Koto hooking up at all. Incest is disgusting. They're not even, cousins by marriage. They're literally cousins, like blood cousins. So that's disgusting. But everything else about the last few episodes that I've witnessed, even the OVA episode 10.5, it gives you a better backstory of Lucy, and it shows why the fuck she didn't kill Kurama in the very first episode. But man, Lucy had a fucked up life. There were twists and turns everywhere, man. I'm so glad Nana didn't die. But it's hinted that Lucy did survive, because when the music box is playing at the end, Koto sees a shadow of her outside of the inn. So hopefully she's still alive, because she is fucking awesome. I would have rathered him to hook up with her over Yuka, even though she did some fucked up things. She killed his sister and father right in front of his face. But just the last episode, man, when they were holding each other and they were crying together and they actually kissed after all this time, I was like, man, she deserves to at least be in the same house with him. And Mariko is bad fucking ass, man. I did not expect that to be Kurama's child, and when they actually said it, I was like, oh my god. Are you serious? Mariko and all of her vectors, man, no one defeated her. No one even really came close besides Nana when she disabled them somehow. But besides that, she is the big boss, man. She could have killed Lucy and Nana with ease, but how her and Kurama went out was just sad, man. But I'm glad Kurama did get some closure. I'm glad he actually did get to see his daughter, and I'm glad she got to meet him right before the end. Even if it was just for a few minutes, you could tell that moment meant a lot to both of them. The feels in this anime are outrageous, man. I'm so mad at myself for not giving this series a chance. I've had so many years of people telling me to watch this, review it, etc., and I've never given it a chance until now, and I regret it. I'm actually going to end up reading the manga, because the manga goes past this point, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to start reading that tonight. And come on, Bando. This dude keeps coming back. He went from hunting to Lucy, getting his ass whooped. He tried to kill Nana. Now he's back to hunting Lucy, and she whooped his ass again. He just needs to sit down somewhere with this fake ass arm and just chill out. He cannot fuck with these Declonius, man. He needs to figure that out. Kakuzawa, he needs to be dealt with immediately. He is such an asshole. I'm crossing my fingers that in the manga either Lucy or Nana does away with him, because even after Kurama lets Nana go, he still wanted to track her down and kill her. I mean, she's not hurting anyone. It's just so sad to see Declonius be discriminated against, even though we did get a few flashbacks of some Declonius children that needed to be taken care of. I mean, they were just like ruthless killers, but Declonius, like Nana and Lucy at that young age, they just wanted someone to be there for them and to be accepted. But Kakuzawa, man, he did not give a fuck. He wanted both of them eliminated without even considering their feelings, and he just thinks of them as monsters, where I can see where he would get that from, because there have been some run-ins in the past when they have just slaughtered people for no reason, even parents. But I mean, come on, man. Nana wouldn't hurt anyone. So it did kind of upset me that the anime did end and they didn't deal with that guy. Hopefully in the manga we get some closure with that. But man, the last episode just feels all over the place. You feel the feels for real, man. Lucy needs to come back. She does not need to go rogue. I mean, Kota and her have so much history, even though what she did to him was unforgivable, man. The flashback of her killing his sister was gruesome, and it was just heartless, but for some reason, I still want her to be there with Kota. But the absolute worst scene in this anime that fleshes out why Lucy became the way she was, man, when they did that to that poor puppy and the girl that she trusted actually betrayed her so the boys could do that, man, that was just so fucking heartless. Those kids didn't deserve to die like that, but they deserved to be punished, and that was the first time Lucy has been betrayed to that extent. That was fucked up, man. Animal cruelty, man, I did not expect them to be so graphic with it. I don't know why I didn't expect it, because there's nudity and heads being ripped off. But I mean, just killing that innocent puppy, man, come on. But I was very afraid that Mariko was just about to murder Nana, because she went up in there not knowing that she had all these extra vectors and she was getting her ass handed to her. She better be glad that she did disable her vectors or she would have been gone. And Kota is just such an awesome guy. He has a huge heart, man. Just seeing him welcome Nana in after she pretty much just sneak attacked the fuck out of Mew when they had absolutely no idea what was going on, just because she said that she was hungry and Mayu insisted that she come in, and now they're actually all staying together at the end of the anime, and that's great. Kota is a great guy, man. Yuka has the best intentions also, but just falling in love with your cousin, I can't even imagine that, man. And for them not to even be, you know, distanced by marriage, they're like actually blood cousins, that makes it a little bit worse. Well, not a little bit, a lot worse. But seeing Lucy and Kota when they were younger and when they first met, that flashback, everything about it was awesome. How he took her to the zoo, how they like played in the water together, even though you could tell they were mad at each other, they still made up. But Kota did not have to lie to Lucy about the cousin thing, although I do see why he did, because he didn't want to hurt her feelings, because I'm sure he could tell that she didn't like him. That ultimately led to his sister's death, so don't lie, kid. So the Clonius are like Uchiha. When something bad happens, they have something in their brain that pushes them overboard and it makes them more angry than they should, because even though she should have gotten upset, she had every right to get upset about him lying to her. She shouldn't have been pushed over the edge to the point where she just started to kill his family, and she was about to go after Yuka. But this anime was great with foreshadowing, man. Just getting the truth to tie up the loose ends that we've seen in the very first episode of why Kota had that vision or flashback or whatever of someone calling him a liar. Just how it was tied back to the very first episode later on. That's great writing, great animation, a great story overall. But the clock working and the music box's music stopping at the end of the very last episode, such symbolism, man. I can honestly say that this is one of my favorites, although I should have jumped on the Elfen Lied train a long time ago. I'm glad I finally did. I'm glad I did not let this one slip away. And there are a few more that I probably should get into, but look for an Elfen Lied manga review from me sometime soon. One of my subscribers says the story kind of differs and Kota is meaner in the manga, although I don't see why he would be, but then again I have to read it to find out. But definitely look out for that. But this has become one of my favorites so quickly, it's ridiculous. But tell me what you guys think about this awesome series. If you have not seen it, I definitely recommend it. But anyway, this has been JB the Chia. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.